with one of our guests. Of course, they always come. I won't call him. Today, don't come. In a political analyst, in a either statesman, of course, in a APC steward MB. Welcome to the program, Dr. GARUS.
Thank you very much to have me this Sunday. Happy Sunday.
Yes, so Doctor, first I'll start with one thing for you. We see very recent with the ESM, our issue of money laundering don't high where money don't too many come. I don't understand, but so many people they point the finger go Naira redesigning. So what will be your take on so many money we don't, and of course the issue of Naira redesigning? We see the issue of dollar to Naira. We see so many issues which does happen. 2015, Doctor, before the coming of this administration, dollar was about 160 something or about
160.
Okay, but today we see so many things. What will be? I know you know the economists, but of course with your experience, Doctor, you don't play out. You go get to see something to talk about this.
Yeah, thank you very much. You see, before that 215, what happened was in dollar that time it was 160 naira. Because of that, they sacked the emir of Kano.
Okay, the former CBN governor.
Yes, they sacked him because of that. Dollar has come to 160. Jonathan said it will high for a masses to come there. But in the present, before now, dollar be almost come 100,000. If you have 100 US dollars, you have to collect 100,000. Because I went to there, I see it. They would this design, when they say they will design new note. Dollar comfort. Even Naira circulation everywhere, because formerly they hide it. So now the money is out. Because no, and the one of the good thing that I like, that boy, I call him a boy, no matter as the chairman for EFCC, he's like my son. So the way the job is doing is a job well done. And people are afraid of, in fact, I think the whole, I put it to the whole EFCC, they are afraid more than anybody, more than that boy, more than any other person. Which cover from that 218 to 215 just within 3 weeks.
So the viability of meeting up, printing enough money, is sure the film meets up to that.
They will. The point is this: you see, one of the things that we support to caution the central banks is as earlier, because even Solido, who make the economy hold them, that is the President, His Excellency, the Governor of Anambra State, who hold that during that World Human Organization director. Ikonjuela was a minister of finance. You know, economists was moving. But this one, the minister, zero. Central bank, zero. Because I have never seen where a minister remain for 8 years.
Minister of
finance, 8 years. Minister of the central bank governor, 10 years. So that thing give them a guarantee. You see why a central bank
minister of finance, we get one we don't resign.
This one was a minister of state. From minister of state, they give her.
Okay.
Yes.
So you combine both years.
The time that
the timing, okay.
This time.
Okay.
When you are not delivering, what do you support to go? You support to go to your community and tell them what happened while they sack you. What are you talking about?
Well, Doctor, we could go on that area. Now, we see the call for restructuring. People don't shout. Even before this election, even 2015, prior to 2015, we saw restructuring. Even along your party line, we see persons they really come and talk about restructuring. But what would be your take on this story of restructuring? What is the go amount to for us? And as a party person, what do you think about a party, a political party, thinking about that call?
You know, any other person come now, if they are campaigning, they will say restructure of the country. Some members now, even some political party are saying risky, as if people are in the war. Because it is when somebody is kidnapped, you will go for rescue operation. But in Nigeria, you serve for 16 years. I'm talking of the PDP now, their candidate. He's telling people, say he want to rescue Nigeria. How can you rescue Nigeria when you serve 8 years with the president? We did not see what you rescue. So how can you rescue within a short time?
But the point is, Doctor, you know, the call for restructuring is not along maybe along that party line. It's a general thing. Now, general talk call, like, even along your party line. I think call out persons.
Our manifest is clear indication made on any other ones. What he said on the first place, security, which we need, economics should come as it is, then infrastructure, that is road and amenities, to a light, which he practice it.
We need basic. What about power? What about light?
That's what I'm saying now.
The doctor,
once
power.
somebody practice it, and the security of what security first before you go on power, and the economic infrastructure where you could be able to make something, you know, have something, a little money you can buy. We try, we see it in Lagos now.
Well, Doctor, we could leave that. We could go recent incidents when they happen as it concerns INEC and offices. We see they put fire for INEC office for Osun. We don't see one for, I think, around the Abeogun.
Osun and Abeokuta.
That is no good. So I wonder how come we get this kind of issues. They don't like one try disenfranchise most people. They don't vote because number one, most PVCs now they say they go, although INEC don't promise they go reprint some of those PVCs, but how fast we get those PVCs? And what we fit do to curb, to fit prevent all this kind of burning of because INEC said when they shout come out.
They burned that thing in the east, almost 3 places. Before they come back again, burn that one in Osun State and Ogun State just recently. I don't see a reason what is inside the INEC office why you will just go and set a fire. Because the more you set the fire, you are bringing us back from where to strike again. Because they have to build that office, they have to print another BBC after they have printed.
That one for Osun, they point finger safe. Say, bless him, man. Some people they get hand for the matter. What do you think about that one? I mean,
as investigation is going on,
okay.
I know police will get it to the root and the DSS because we have a perfect expert who are very good on that gathering of intelligence. I think we cannot put any finger to anybody because when you put a finger to somebody and you don't have any proof, it means it's a wrong allegation and he can charge you for defamation of character. And even if you detain him for unlawful detention. So you must put
evidence.
Very careful until when you see the evidence. And even if you see the evidence, it is only court have right to prove the person is the person who committed it or is not the person who committed it. But for now, we hope our security will investigate and arrest those perpetrators to make sure people will learn from those ones.
Another thing, I will see. Don't say attack too on campaign. People they campaign for political parties. We see some for Lagos. We see some for in the northeast. We see party people they come out, they talk, they shout, get pointy fingers. Why will they get people really attack other people? What will be the meaning of that? What do you think about those kind of attack, Doctor?
I saw it as Borno State. They say it was they were attacked when the presidential candidate went to Borno State. That it is very unfortunate and it's not good because even my state it happened. Postal of my candidate, who is an egalitarian, they dissolved the whole billboard in Bauchi State, inside Bauchi main town. A youth would just be set by another party to destroy everything. Look, this politics is not do or die. Look at US, they are doing midterm election. You can't see even people quarreling. They are doing midterm election peacefully. Everybody will come out and.
The last election between Donald Trump and Biden.
Now the midterm election, what was his score? Senate, Democrat control Senate because Republican know how way to be found. Yes, so it depends on how you behave when they come. That is how they pay you. So as far as I'm concerned, attacking of any other candidate is wrong and it's not a politics. Allow any candidate to campaign. Even if you attack him, the day of vote, can you go attack the vote? No. You allow people to vote whom they need. Simple. Campaign if you have a sellable candidate. Because here they accuse our party. We don't have anything to attack any party as far as APC concerned because when you carry something,
they don't attack.
When we carry something marketable to sell, I cannot carry apple. You carry orange, then you say you will sell before me because people will buy.
But depend on the money you get for pocket now. We buy now, doctor.
Apple is higher.
Onion
you will buy because when you are making a soup, you will fry something, you will buy onion. No matter it is. So that's the truth.
Thank you, doctor. The more we go along party line now, we don't see aggrieved members for most of the political parties as it stands now. Waiting be how you think say people when they happy for the party, how you think say it will affect the party come 2023 election. And apart from that, to waiting the party fit do to take make sure statement they fit solve the problem, because as you go into the talk, they divided we fall, united we stand. It's everywhere. I think can't point for your side, point for anywhere, point for many places. Even for your own side, now we don't even know what the people mind, because since on our primaries go down till now, we will not fit talk. We will not fit really. Yes, we get loyalists, but I assure you, some of those loyalists they are grieved. What will be your talk on that?
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, in our party, where we have the problems now, presently, is those ones who are in the court, like Taraba State and Adamawa State.
The governorship issue, yes, for Taraba State.
The governorship, which we want to, I want them to iron that in.
Why don't you give woman say for that?
Yeah, because the woman won the election, the nanny. But I don't know, unfortunately, they went to court, they do this, and then person who attack her, even they go to court. Even if they give him the ticket, he cannot win election. That is the former EFCC chairman, no, even his son, I will tell him. So we need somebody who can deliver. People who is sellable. You cannot come and tell people, you contested last time in PDP, what was his position? What was his position? So I think there's people who are, the opposition party are using in our party to go against us. So I want a presidential candidate, hence is a politician, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to intervene this matter and check who is the candidate, rightful candidate that can be deliver the party. Not somebody who can tell him say he will deliver the party, he cannot even deliver a pure water.
So, but how apart from that issue you talk about, you think so that the only
No, a crisis is not after that, because unlike a presidential candidate, all those who contest, they don't. Nobody go to court. Nobody say they have a gang G5 or G8.
Now, Moku will leave. This is Moku go the issue of insecurity. We'll come back to this one, but you are an expert for insecurity as a retired general UB. And we don't see this attack recently for Lagos Ibadan Express Road, and of course very recent. And of course we don't see so many social media don't they agog with so many news as it concerns so many talk when we're not supposed to talk here. And of course Nigeria and our own, as we talk here, now our mouth we go to talk our country to into ship, talk about supposed good for us. But this issue of tax on the highways now, what we see recently for as well as Lagos Ibadan especially, it worrisome for some persons.
You see why I'm disturbed about that Lagos Ibadan Express Road. That road, since Obasanjo, they will give contract to that Lagos to Ibadan route. After now, they never do that route. When you go there, you see, they will tell you, say, remain sumo, 50 kilometers or 10 kilometers, but they don't do anything. And in a bad road, pothole, when you slow down, that is where the bandits can come out. But if it's, the road has nothing, how can they even come out? Because you may even fit fire, you miss a target, and the person can go. We need that road to be maintained and to be repaired, not to come out in the TV. I don't want the minister to come out in TV. He's the APC, me, I'm the APC. But let him please do that road so that we can know. If you Kaduna Road, when you say pothole from here to Kaduna, if you fall another one, if you don't take time, you will break a choke sober. So let them do this road for us, because the contract, they have given it. So you will confuse sometime. The contract, after they pay, does they pay them and the money is with whom? Or they did not pay the contract, where is the money? I don't know. This Julius Vega we are talking about here in Nigeria says number one. When I went to Germany, they are not even calling them 30 in construction. Honestly, they don't even call them 30. They don't call them. When I asked in Germany, they say the highest company you have in Nigeria is Julius Vega. Somebody laughed. He was telling me Yugoslavia language. Say I hear, because it's a German. But he say here they don't even that one. They are on 30, and he showed me the list. The Google. So here we take them as the best, and when they give them contract, they cannot do it. Why don't we give our indigenous who are in Nigeria, who have a company,
one complaint come very recently, Doctor. One senator, the chairman Senate Committee FCT, get one particular road. I put this Apo Karishi Road when they don't embark on since 2013 or 2012 thereabouts. To talk about they see that contract, they don't award them, give indigenous contractor enough to deliver. You understand? Give now the foreign one black say they say they deliver, but till now so the road never come up. So maybe the issue of I was talking about just now, the issue of indigenous paddy man no man never feel make indigenous company deliver for Africa for Nigeria. But what do you think about how the supposed to handle contractors matter as it go? Because just as she talk here now to make things work out for us now.
Our problem is that anything, even shoe, if you want to buy, you will check made in Italy. But if you see a buy, you can't buy the shoe. Why you support to buy your country on? And there, I happen to be in Yugoslavia with some troops from different countries. America, US, and even some Poland. Even cigarette. They don't smoke a cigarette of the. If you see people go there to market to buy something, will be Nigerian contingent or Kenyan contingent. But their own, even the cigarette they carry from their country.
They bring come.
Yes, so that they cannot even buy anything from there. So how do we give to our indigenous contract when they have a company? If those company, look at Dantata and so they were performing before, because they cannot give them contract, they cannot continue. We have another companies also, since we have a bullet. What are those companies? Give them, if they don't do it, call him in caution. And it's easily to get the money. But when you look at what happened last time, when the one petroleum, they say they give a contract, they want to England, so Nigerian government, they say they should collect money. Once they not do the contract, you can recall on petroleum. When they say they do the contract, it is one the Minister of Justice go there, file another appeal again before the contract they come understand, say they not do the contract. I understand those one who are giving foreign contract is kill and divide. Even if they are here, I will say it. So that those people will cut their own, anywhere they work, they will say the contract, stop there. But indigenous, he can never do because it's from this country. You cannot give me a contract and I fail to do it because I'm from this country. I will use it, my grandchildren will use it, my brother will use the road. Why will I hold the money?
But most times, the engineers say, then they get the materials, the equipment to take, exhibit that those contracts.
When you don't pay them enough money, how do you expect them to get it? A contract where you give Julius Berger 22 billion, you will give the indigenous 100 million, then you want him to do the same job? Is it possible? Because he's a white man or what?
Well, Doctor, that's not part of it. But we could look at the issue of insecurity also. So many calls, say men, like what the governor of one governor for Middlebelt talk about one give.
No, not central, no Middlebelt. All those Middlebelt.
Okay, central, not central. Not central. Not central. You understand? But of course, we did accustomed with those talks from the initials Middlebelt, not.
We know what that means.
So the issue of make citizens the own arms because of issue of insecurity. What will be your take on that? Of course, it's not very valuable, but it's still a government fit institution. Government supposed to.
I see two governors because of this.
Give clearance for those things.
Very unfortunate. A governor of a lawyer, a son, senior son, even bad chairman, president before, a governor of Ondo State. He's saying that people should hold a gun.
But you don't register your own units now.
They can never give him a...
You don't talk about that one again.
No.
You don't get a motorcycle.
Then they give you... a motorcycle cannot hold an AK-47. It's not possible.
Yes,
they can't. If you like, governor have no right to give license of the AK-47. Look, if those governors who are requesting for AK-47, if they give the rifle, they accept they will not sleep in that house.
Right.
So, yes, we are not up to that level because if that person you give the gun, most of these people that you are seeing attacking people is politicians. Give them gun, not pay them money. One they just win, they leave them. Then the next thing they use that gun as their pen. So to me, it's not okay. You are a governor. As a governor, he said they should give them gun. His son, his biological son, is the director of contract. Any contract they want to give him on those state. Is that how they do this? What are you talking about?
Well, Doctor,
and then even the governor of that Benue say, let me just go to you first. The secretary to the government is a TV man. The speaker is a TV man. The governor is a TV man. And they have Idoma in Zone C. What is position of Idoma in that city? Then you're talking about...
But Doctor, why
different between...
Why issue of insecurity does it stretch?
Injustice.
It don't taste more. Because no. Why don't taste? Why will never fit come out from this issue of this insecurity?
The people, even if you say insecurity now is like before, we did not press our militaries and we did not place our security. Because when this government come 215 bomb race from place to place, but now it is not there. Then formerly this Kaduna state, you know if you follow road to Kaduna, but now I'm just coming from Kaduna, nothing. So the security, if they perform, you the journalists are present, kill out for them so that they can join. That's why that your war in Ukraine, Russia is still hitting them, but they are pressing the soldiers. They have a morale to go. In the situation where soldiers try as security, and we know say we are police, it's not this thing, it's Nigeria police, it's Nigeria army, it's Nigeria. When they are striking the rebel and they are dying there, they are killing how many people? Even yesterday, you know, see they killed 2 soldiers in Anambra State.
They attack checkpoint.
Yeah, they attack them and kill them. So, and then if soldier kill one person, the journalists will carry the whole news. They will say they kill civilians.
No, but journalists carry them too now. The journalists carry this one, come out, talk, see the government. So now journalists, they carry everything. But maybe they look about the ones the way they always come up. You understand? But journalists, they always carry the report as it goes. But Doctor, we should go something. We could look at the issue of. We could look at the issue of. We still go the choice of what you could determine the choice for our election next year.
In our time of election, people should come out massively and vote.
Okay, we'll come out massively and vote. Come out massively and vote.
People should come massively and vote to the person whom they want to vote, whom they know he can be able to assist Nigeria. And both security, light, water, resource, who can say something and deliver, not to tell you and he cannot do it. If I tell you now, I'll give you 10 naira and I want to go out, I tell you, say, send me your account. When you send the account, I will tell you, say, now, I tell you to send account, I will not tell you, say, I'll send money. We need somebody who can do it and deliver.
We'll not forget our right from the party's side first, before we look at the general. But if the party structure, if we get them right, especially with the manifesto, because the issue of saying politicians, they promise everything, and from the very beginning, even you yourself, you as a politician don't promise you, and of course, you know, as they go that way they give, you follow push moto leave you go. But the issue, we not feel correct this issue of getting a right presidency for along the party line. Because right now we get different parties we do on board. We got the ones they make wave. Why will not fit for me if the party get them right? It will be obvious they'll come out to talk to this person, and of course we don't get many contention as we get today against
no, the party is about 18 presidential now. But what I'm saying is that for 2015 to 2019 I enter a motor where I push the motor and I lost. I fall down when the motor is going. You know, there's a motor you will push one day, maybe the motor doesn't have kickstarter. So when you start, the driver may not like to wait. But then the one I enter at the front seat, and it's a Range Rover, new 2022 made.
But you listen, Doctor, before prior to our primaries, so many things come to your mind, and of course, but I suppose you talk them after the primary, you say, well, you are loyal to a party. You have to follow a party, you follow everything. But not every politician. Right now, even among them, but you think everybody, you get that kind of mind when you get.
The point is this, when they say a party, you know, during that political party, I support Professor Emil Subanjo. But when His Excellency Ahmed Tinubu come in again as a president, as a good citizen, as a good loyalist to the party, I have to support him again, because what we need is the party, and to achieve what he needs. Then he come still carry cash him again. So me, from my leg to hand to toes now, I have to go there, because in party is somebody who can see you, greet you, or you do something, he call you, say, well done, I see you do this thing to me. So that's where I am. I'm sure with this appear, we are just waiting for the election. We are waiting for.
But Doctor, what do you think, say, man, the difference we they see now? When if you give you mindset to think, say, if it happen as supposed, be waiting with the difference.
The difference is that when he was a governor of Lagos State, the revenue I'm coming. I want to put it very clear so that you know what I'm talking about. It's just 1 billion. Now it's about 100 and something billion. Who make it is the one. Does he work in Lagos? He work. When he finish, first Ola come follow, he work. When somebody come follow, he work. It's just like.
Well, so many people talk say that those structures, you get everything to take work. That's why if you do Lagos get everything to take work. You understand? That's why many people talk. Say, man, make the work go like that for them. But you think, say, Nigeria as a general country and
state has that in the structure, and then you are talking a federal government will not have that in. There's a difference between president and governor. We are sure he will deliver. 100% we are sure. Let the Nigerian have a belief and have a follow. That is why we are even, you know, when you have a motor that doesn't have a, when you don't have a motor which doesn't have a light or wiper, when rain is falling, you have a problem. But when you have a your wiper is normal and your light and the AC is working, you can, because when the AC is not working, there is no way you can lock your glass. So we are set. We are ready. We are ready for Ahmed Tinubu.
Moku leave a party. Moku went out like too. I was going to do election for Osun for Ekiti.
Yeah.
And we see Rivers machine play out for the. We see some of us. I think, man, I know go fit deliver 36 states accurately. I don't ask one of your guys when come already. In not come for church say they fit deliver. But our Nigerian factor, our African factor, for people like us, we don't say we don't know how we will feel, whether they feel get them right in delivering. They talk about from the transmission of results from polling unit. How
you are sure, and look, that transmission that they are making, like in state now, as we know, even start the election, there's a state we know this party will win the state. There's a state confidently we know say this party will win the state without even going anywhere. Like where I come from, that north is, we have a state that we know there's no way you can't win that state in that place. You can't ask me say PDP will win Borno State, win Yobe, win Bauchi, win Gombe. It's not possible. One Juma Bauchi is there in Gombe. Well, one Bauchi State, Yuguda is with presidential gubernatorial.
That's what we talk about INEC. What do you think, Simon? This is INEC. What about the electorate? What about the electorate?
The electorate, I think they have a capacity to play. We have to give them a kudos because look at what they do the Osun State and even SDP comes second in the Ekiti. So that will tell you say yes, they are ready to do the job. Where PDP has been a governor for 8 years, but even PDP, SDP comes second. People are not voting some this is now party. They vote somebody. In my state, last election 2019, even PRP has a house of ref. So in my state, as far as I'm concerned, voters say we will vote somebody. So I'm sure the ANEC have, if you went there, Yakubu very well, his statement, he made it very clear. And even president said, he said, Nigeria should vote whomever they feel is okay for them. They should vote. Okay. So you can see that.
So you hear about that talk?
Yes.
Well, my country people, and I'm waiting to happen, still there on board on the watch. Yes, of course, I deal with Dr. GARUS GOLOLO. And my country people, of course, I'll welcome back from that commercial break. Of course, now nothing there. We do get money, buy diesel, get money, do many things from the commercials. We do in a private station will not be government. I'm still here with Dr. GARUS GOLOLO. Of course, we will look at 2020 projection, election where they come. So many talk, so many things don't play out so far. But I want to ask Dr. one thing again. Well, now we don't see the issue of protest. We put the protest for like each states when you see get like PDP government doing. We don't see that they attack, they destroy billboards, they do many things. They attack a political campaign rally, attack many things from both sides. What would be your concern about this issue?
The issue is that in any politics, if you want to do, we are talking of free and fair. I should allow to campaign, even if I am any party, as the APC, as any other party. Because when you campaign, you sell yourself to people. If people want to vote you, they can vote you. It doesn't mean, even like my state, they destroy a billboard of Air Marshal Sadiq. And then so many where, like in River State, they are the first state to bring, say if you are coming for any campaign, you have to pay. Which you have not been doing this.
Okay, why is those things come up now?
You know, in River State, whenever we want to have election, APC may not have a, from 2015 to 2019, we don't get candidate. Court will rule against, now my court will don't rule against APC. We not get candidate because it's presumed as if judiciary have entered into politics. Because if you don't enter into politics, when they carry something, a candidate, There's no way you will say the party.
The judiciary not for the.
How can they
the judiciary they are political. Doctor.
No, if they are political, they will say they should. Me now challenge the party, say they do overvoting.
No, they follow.
You can nullify the election.
Judiciary they go with constitution.
No, I will not accept it.
But check.
215. They say we will not have candidate in the rivers. 219, we don't have candidate. Now we don't have candidate.
But doctor, you know what it costs on not getting candidates from that?
It's the same people they are using.
No.
It's the same. We know that.
Okay,
why they want as they carry PDP, they court dismiss the case in the River State?
But doctor, as far as they concerned, judiciary, suppose they are political, and of course,
even Adama, as they nullified that anchor. As he nullified Binani election, you might say, okay, go for 14 days, conduct another primary. But he say, Adama will not have candidate. That is not a law. You cannot ban any candidate to contest.
Doctor, look.
It's not on constitution at all.
Look.
It's even not in electoral act.
Doctor, look local government issue now. Would you look at the next president to come, the next government to come, to take the issue of local government very seriously? Because all these ones we talk say hunger, so many sufferings, things they well, if you feel affect the grassroots as they talk, we will if we make headway. What we fit do now? What will be your advice for issue of local government and of course community development? Because if we get them right for the, we believe if we start for the, even if we get one major issue, we will talk about will be light, power, but at least other developmental issues. Of course, every local government, we say every local government not fit develop. Not fit develop their light or get their light for themselves. So what
they cannot. You see, during military, their money.
Military regime.
Yes, during military regime, the money is going direct to local government. When we come this democracy from 90 to date, all the things become fall under governor. So one President Buhari, His Excellency, put and say local government should have the honor to direct, and the federal assembly, state house of assembly, national assembly, senators, ref, they bring it out. Some state collaborate with their governors, they don't agree. You see to that is member who are from that state assembly. Now they say they don't agree, and at the end of the day, the governor say we will go court. Governor go court. If actually people vote to the masses and they say they want to give them their money direct to local government, how can a governor go court if you will them well? You lack those people.
But even governors, some governors from your
the whole governors, man. I'm not talking of APC or PDP. The whole governor.
So how if you take remedy and save or does that kind of thing now?
If you have a president who can stand and give directive.
But this president don't give directive to them.
They give directive, but the National State Assembly refuse now, and the governor even go court, contest for it in the court. And they now come back, they are telling the masses again, say they won't contest a senator. They are doing this. You don't give my local government anything, then you are coming for senator. You know go come if they want to vote.
I know, but you know, but most of this constituency, and then there the bulk of the power. Of course,
ref.
As of rep.
They have already passed that now. Even Senate, they agree, but the state assembly collaborate with the governor, follow their rules. Okay, because the speaker now, if they want to put speaker, is whom the governor needs. So that when he proves something, the man will just say yes. Hi, anyone who do this thing, follow. Hi, they hide the money for local government in their pocket. And then the local government will be there. They will come say tomorrow we'll put water for you. The masses will see follow. That thing, unless if we get it right, local government support to get their money direct. It will touch the life of the masses there. If you don't do that, it's from the governor. My dear, for 100 years now, so we just move.
But if we correct this thing along party line too now.
For now, the correction is late already now because already the state assembly refused, and we are going for election. Remember how many months? We are praying. We are praying for somebody. If they come, let the president give directive. Stand by it. Whether the house state assembly like it or not is for the masses. Simple.
Also, but for you now, you think, say, man, once if that local government, if you get come up, if you get them right, especially with the issue of corruption not there everywhere now, doctor.
If you say of corruption, both imamo, both pastor, both mio, everybody for Nigeria is inside our blood. Forget about what we after is let it get to the masses.
No.
Formerly, when they are when they are giving it to the local government, if you go local government, because there's the time, that time I was a commander in operations under Gaidam Yusufari Machina. Abba Bukar was a governor that time in Borno. Said the local government, they give the money direct to Gaidam, where I am. Gaidam, Machina, Yusufari, and Kanama. They give us money. Money was floating. You as a military commander, when you go there, you have a joy because your morale is high. But now, a local government chairman, one day you will see 100 million in the account, in their ground. 200 million. Before 5 minutes, you will see 2 million. How do you expect the governor will work with the security? How will you even maintain it? You will be running even people who vote him. Honorable chairman, you go enter motor, say, I will see you later. You know, go fit come back.
Doctor, we'll wrap up very soon, but what make you advise INEC? And of course, I advise INEC chairman, of course, he don't try, so Yakub, he don't try so far, but if you care anything you see, and of course anything you fit, make you just use this opportunity to talk.
I want to advise him. Nobody should use it. Already is a prof, and like one Jegana, anywhere Jega go, stand, you have respect. Because when you're in a position and you are going out, you will not have a respect. It's better you don't even have me. I don't want that appointment. Where if I come out, I cannot come here this TV station and talk. Jega can any meeting they can even call him. Look how they call him for United Nations, call him for African election, call him somewhere to advise that how we want Yakubu to be. Even if he is senior, people can call him. Let him do free and fair, credible election.
And Doctor, when we advise political parties to make their advice, make their advise their followers for this, because with this trail of issue of violence and things,
wrong.
So I will go as another statement will be. I won't make you advise political parties on this issue of violence.
It is our son, it is our youth. The political should not use them. Politicians should not use them. Your father don't even have a goat or chicken in the house. You go, they give you 1,000. You beat somebody or you do anything, and your father is there. If they arrest you, your father will not get money to bail you, and the politician will not go there to bail you. You're on your own. Politics is not a do or die, and it's not fighting. Campaign. If your candidate is sellable, just go and vote. The vote is determining whom is the president, who is coming as a president. So why are you fighting?
Okay, and your last one now, the manifestos for each political party. Whoever come up 2023, I want make you advise them on both on that political manifesto where they give now, where they go give, say they go do. Make them, we don't see prayer before now. Politicians when they meet up, even you don't, you be testify, don't testify.
What I say is that that manifesto and the people has. I don't read many people don't, because only my party me I read, and I know even if you don't do this, not be here they come they tell this is president, you don't do this, you don't do this, and it's an APC. So if you don't do, we'll still go back to TV. That is our work. So at the past all political when you promise, please do it, because God will ask you tomorrow morning. So don't promise what you cannot do.
Well, my country people, of course, I did here with Dr. GARUS GOLOLO, since of course we discuss issue of 2020 election, the violence we don't happen. We don't discuss many things. We started with the naira redesigning, of course, so many laundering of money in circulation, and of course, we say, because he don't talk many things along that line. Doctor, thank you very much for coming to the program.
Thank you very much, and I wish you will call me again, because the election is on the corner.
Of course, we'll call you for on things of national interest. Of course, Nigeria and our own and our mouth. We go to talk our country leadership. We're not getting another country. We'll go another country. Maybe you get plan to still take Jack, but Andrew don't check out since in the 80s. People see the check out until now.
Me where a papa like my see what they check out. If you see a check out na Lagos.
Well, my country people, of course, I do now waiting to happen on the watch since. Of course, I did with Dr. GARUS GOLOLO since the analysis issue.